Texas and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Utep Miners, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Utep's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Working the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. The run to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Longhorns offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It's caught downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They grab the early lead. Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the outside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. The Miners will hustle to the line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
They're looking to throw on second and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And the Miners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snags it over the middle. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the single back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it! The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Miners will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Under fire. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Miners line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Texas offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Miners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Longhorns will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Grabbed on the outside, it's Green. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Power football with the run. There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utep!
And that is exactly what this offense needed to have happen. They had to come up with a big drive with a big touchdown here at the end of the quarter. That's going to help their confidence. They've now got the lead heading into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
The Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Miners send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Agnew. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Here's the handoff. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The give on the option. Touchdown, Longhorn! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
How about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over Ohio State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Fires to the big fella.
Got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Here's a heat.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Miners are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. That's caught. It's Hill.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick handoff. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, he was trying to get his feet down. You saw a little toe tap action there, but ultimately it ends up being an incompletion.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Extending the play. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Agnew. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! Great job by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Dukes have made a statement thus far on the road, but as we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Harrisonburg. They're trailing by 12 to James Madison. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker, it's Agnew. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Miners racing to the line in a hurry up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Going for it all. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.